Okay, and we're back to Kessen II. First few episodes, you may have noticed some audio discrepancies as far as how long the gameplay was. It's because I was manually adjusting its sound. I'm still going to have to do that, so it's always going to change. It's never going to be the same. So where did we leave off? It was actually a hassle of getting this baby set up. I forgot how to do it, but I did it. Now I don't have a chair, so I'm going to have to stand and play. It's really quite unfortunate. Because my other chair is currently over in the corner, and I don't want to go get it. So I guess we left off Chengdu, where we, I guess, won easily.
Liu Bei defeats Liu Zhang, subjugating Yi province. Meanwhile, bouncing back from his defeat in Chibi, Cao Cao goes on the offensive against Liu Bei. He directs Jia Haoban to take Hanzhong, and has Cao Ren of Fangjing prepared to attack the Jing province. Then, seemingly in concert with Cao Cao, the king of the Man clan, Meng Huo, advances towards the Yi province border in an act of open rebellion. Liu Bei finds himself forced to split his army into thirds in order to fight the enemy on 3 fronts simultaneously.
All 3 attacks will occur simultaneously. Choose which Liu Bei will participate in. Fangjing is essentially, is it Fan Castle that Zhao Ren holds himself up in? You get to, if you choose this path, you get to play with some very fun times, actually. It's a castle defense for Zhao Zhao, but so obviously you're attacking his castle. Peng De charges Guan Yu and just gets wrecked, and then Dian Wei will take point for Zhao Zhao's forces from that point. Yu Jin, the effeminate Yu Jin, comes in as reinforcements at some point for Zhao Zhao. Zhao Zhao's supply depot is hidden in the forests to the right hand side, and it's actually a pretty hard, pretty hefty battle. You get Yu Ying. She comes up with a great plan. She's like, "Hey guys, I've come up with this great idea," and she gives you these towers that essentially burn the troops on the tower, on like the castle walls, and lower the enemy army's troop numbers. The non-Mon battle, actually really fun. You get to fight the non-Mon troops, and not only that, Kai Wangji will show up as reinforcements for the non-Mon. And if you don't know who Kai Wangji is, she's actually a Dynasty Warriors character, and Romance of the Three Kingdoms character, who was kidnapped at an early age, and Zhao Zhao paid her ransom, and brought her back out of respect for her father, and as like a political kind of thing. But in this game, she's a queen or a princess of some other land. I don't know the exact details of her thing, sorry. But she comes in as reinforcements and kind of like tries to screw you over. But the non-Mon fight's actually kind of cool. It's not particularly hard, but you fight like all of the traditional non-Mon enemies. You fight Meng Huo, you fight Zhurong, you fight King Mulu, and like all of those guys that you would see in like Dynasty Warriors 4. It's pretty cool, actually. Mount Dingjun, the place that Zhao Yuan dies in canon. By Fa Zhang's plan to lure him out, he gets killed by Huangzhong. In this game, obviously, Zhao Yuan is no longer alive, so Zhao Ba is your main enemy in Mount Dingjun. We're going to be taking the Mount Dingjun path simply because I like Zhang Fei more than anyone else, and we're going to be playing with Zhang Fei, Fa Zhang, Huangzhong, Li Li Lulu. I think we get those characters as our team. If you take Guan Yu's path, you obviously get everyone associated with Guan Yu, so you would get all of them. Guan Ping and them. And if you take her path, I think she actually gets like the crappiest of the officer team, honestly. But there are certain officers that fall like that just go with Liu Bei. So whichever path you take, you're always gonna have a certain group. I think Ma Chao might actually go with her on the non-mon path, but you're always gonna have a certain group with Liu Bei. Like Kai Mao is always, I'm pretty sure, always with Liu Bei, just because he's an accessory character who isn't actually in the storyline unless you make the choice to bring him. I think Fa Zhang actually might fall under the characters who follow Liu Bei, like wherever you go. But whichever path you take, Zhuge Liang, Fa Zhang, I believe Fa Zhang, but Zhuge Liang, Masa, whatever that guy's name is, those characters are, I think, follow. We'll find out though. Let's go to Mount Dingjun, and work with Zhang Fei, my favorite of the characters. It'll be a good time. I'm telling you though, the other two fights are fun. The hardest one is definitely Guan Yu's. The second hardest is the non-mon. Mount Dingjun is actually the easiest of the three, but that's not why I'm picking it. I'm obviously picking it because I just like Zhang Fei more than the other, the other characters. But the non-mon fight is particularly fun if you want to, screw around with the non-mon who have a unique unit type. But we will see their unit type later, so I'm not really too worried about that. Zhu Rong will show up at a different battle at a different point and be like, "You douchebags!" and try to fight us. And then we'll beat her, and then they'll join our team, actually. So, for now, though, Mount Dingjun. Here we go. Liu Bei will lead the attack on Mount Dingjun. Is this correct? It is.
Let me show them, brother.
And everybody gives like some little quirk there, like quip of what they, like, "Let me show them, brother," is what Zhang Fei obviously said. But Guan Yu would say something, and Mei Sun-ning would say something.
It's time to lay out your plans.
Anyone have any good ideas?
Liu Bei. General Ma Chao wants to undergo athletic disciplines. So, do you think he should go?
Let's have Lord Sun Quan of Wu invade Cao Cao's army from a totally unexpected direction. Then Cao Cao will have to break off part of his army to launch a counterattack.
The new recruits aren't mixing well with the experienced soldiers. There's a complete lack of unity. But a tough and demanding training will teach them to work together.
My lord, what would you have us do?
Let's find out. Allow Ma Chao to train. That would increase Ma Chao's personal statistics. And I think it would also actually increase Ma Da's statistics, but I'm not sure on that one. But I don't care about Ma Chao, so no. Request an attack by Sun Quan. This will, I'm pretty sure I actually pronounced that correctly, so no one even tried to say that's wrong. I'm pretty sure it's Sun Quan. I've been playing Dynasty Warriors 7. I'm pretty sure that this will redirect some of Zhao Zhao's men and lower their morale for this battle. So there'll be less troops that you have to fight and less morale, so it's easier to beat them. I don't need that. This is the easiest of the three battles. I don't need its backup. Also, historically, canonically, Sun Quan at this time joins up with Zhao Zhao to take Jing province and kill Guan Yu. So, I won't be doing that. My personal favorite, as we all have seen, of the plans to do is to train troops, because it's just very effective. It improves your units across the board. It's just very effective. So, obviously we'll go with my man Zhang Fei.
Good, it's decided. Let's work together on this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The training has been an absolute success, mostly because of my supervision, of course.
Of course. Kai Mao, Zhuge Liang, and Ma Chao's fame has increased. So look at that, Ma Chao. He got a benefit anyway. Mei Sun-ning, Lulu, and Peng Tong's experience has increased. Yes, Peng Tong has learned the special ability, Firestorm.
Liu Bei leads his army's main unit, advancing to Mount Dingjun, Han Zhang's most strategic point. In Juchang, Cao Cao decides that Jiahao Ba cannot defend Hanzhong alone. With Jun Yu as supreme commander and Sima Yi as warlord, the army quickly moves to Mount Dingjun.
Bring it on, I got Zhang Fei and Zhuge Liang.
If only Mei Mei were alive. Mei Mei, you were the best daughter any man could ever have. All right.
If it were not for Mei Mei, then I would not be alive today. I have to avenge Mei Mei's death.
Alright, so that cutscene may have been part of the reason why I came this way, because Zhang Fei
Alright,
dancing is
begin the
amazing.
council.
And I may have been dancing along too.
They only managed to find the location of the storehouse.
Oh man, we know where the enemy storehouse is. This is phenomenal. I don't think in the other paths that you get to learn the enemies. I don't even think the non-mon have a storehouse. But I know in Fa Zhang Castle you do not get to know the storehouse location. And I'm not sure if Peng Dei's unit stays alive after he gets, like, destroyed in the duel with Guan Yu. Which, by the way, is canon. On Fan Castle, Peng Dei gets captured by Guan Yu. And Guan Yu wants him to surrender, and Peng Dei's like, no, I will never surrender. And he actually, just because he just, he refuses, Guan Yu has him executed. But Peng Dei is an officer who used to take his own coffin into battle every time he went. Like, that's the kind of guy he was. He was like, you know what, if I die, I die. But I'm going out there. Also, Dynasty Warriors lore here. Peng Dei first appeared in Dynasty Warriors 5. His weapons were the dual halberd. He had the two halberds that Zhang Liao now has. Zhang Liao was updated to have Peng Dei's weapon when Peng Dei was dropped out of the series. When they reintroduced Peng Dei, people threw a little hissy fit about it, because he had the same weapons as Zhang Liao. They were his weapons to begin with. Zhang Liao had the default officer's attack halberd for a while, and then they changed the default officer's attack halberd in Dynasty Warriors 5 to Lu Meng. And the default officer's spear has always been either Zhang Wei. Usually it's been Zhang Wei / Ma Chao. Those two have like about the same moveset, but usually it's them. I think in Dynasty Warriors 7 they changed it to Zhao Yun actually. But I just wanted to say, for those people who are too stupid to fucking know the lore, Peng Dei was introduced in 5, and those halberds were his goddamn weapon first. Dumbasses. Do a little fucking research before you buy a DLC, before you buy Extreme Legends, and then throw a hissy fit. God, you act like you know the series, and you completely don't. Assholes.
We will
Jesus.
only win if the enemy General Jun Yu is forced to flee the battlefield once and for all. But if you flee, there is no doubt in my mind that we will lose.
I agree. Tell me what options
P.S. Zhang Liao's original weapon,
I've come up with.
my favorite weapon.
This battle will be won by the side that destroys the other's provisions first. You will stay and guard our storehouse, brother. And we'll attack their provisions. With their supplies gone, the enemy will lose the will to fight.
Master Liu Bei, I too have a strategy. As in Lord Zhang Fei's plan, We will ask Master Liu Bei to protect our storehouse. And the remaining units will attack the enemy storehouse. But we will divide into two groups, forcing the enemy to fight from both sides, weakening their defenses.
Liu Bei, listen to my strategy. Liu Bei and Zhuge Liang will protect the storehouse. The mines will be deployed here. Our remaining units will set out against the enemy's storehouse. This way, no matter what direction the enemy attacks from, we'll be able to protect our supply.
Please decide upon a strategy, my lord.
Now, I can't remember where Yen Yu's unit is actually positioned. But I can tell you for a fact, if I could just... I'm not allowed to move freely. That really sucks. If you choose Zhang Fei's strategy, enemies will come around and attack Liu Bei. Liu Bei is getting attacked either way, I'm pretty sure, because I'm pretty sure enemy reinforcements appear from the rear. It's only like one unit. Liu Bei can handle it. But if you take Zhang Fei's strategy, another unit will, work its way all the way around and come by. Split and advance, I think Yen Yu might actually start over towards this side, but I'm probably going to use this strategy anyway, simply because light traps and defend gives me a disproportionate, troop setup to work with, and I don't really appreciate that. So I'm going to be using split and advance here.
I've made my decision.
2-2-1. I like it better than 2-3. Huang Zhong. It's weird that Huang Zhong wouldn't be at a council, because, dude, Huang Zhong, grizzled veteran, knows exactly what he's doing at any given time. Like, freaking badass is what he is. Boom, boom, bam, boom, boom. Are they?
See how they like it when we destroy all their foodstuffs.
Mistress Lili and Mistress Lo attacked the enemy and got captured by Zhang Yu.
What?
Idiots. I want me to spin Liu Bei around in preparation. Oh, I can see how many. He doesn't have many men. I'm not a big fan of attacking. My strategy in video games often is a more defensive tone kind of thing, and I will be taking that here, especially because I want to be sure that we're safe. My only worry is if enemy units spawn over around here, because Liu Bei won't actually see them. But with everybody stopped, that shouldn't be a problem, because I can look back there with my personal moving camera of doom and despair. We'll let our people get in position. Obviously, Zhang Fei's taking the lead on the bottom path. The upper path, I prefer Huang Zhong to Zhuge Liang, just because I'm not a big fan of the magic in this game. But Zhuge Liang is a more important character than Huang Zhong, so the idea is to have Zhuge Liang take most of the experience out of those groups. Huang Zhong is going to stand behind him, because Huang Zhong's entire unit should be of bows. Because I believe Huang Zhong's base unit is an archer unit, and he should have Yan Yan as a subordinate officer. As is a common theme in Dynasty Warriors, to have Yan Yan be with Huang Zhong. Although I could be wrong about that, I don't know. Let me see who Liu Bei has here. Is that a, no, it's not an officer. Looks like it's Liu Bei, and it's another horse captain. Someone leading spirits, it's Fa Zhang. Okay. So yeah, it seems like I was right about Zhuge Liang, Fa Zhang, and Sun. Well, I didn't say Sun Li, but you know, you could have just inferred. I think Huang Zhong will always come up here though, actually. So, but I know Zhuge Liang and Fa Zhang go wherever Liu Bei goes. Now the idea with this strategy here, how I have these two set up, since they have a kind of a weird vision point, is I need Zhuge Liang to actually move up a little bit. But is that Huang Zhong's going to be watching the top, and Zhuge Liang will be watching the you know, the center, and see what happens there. But Zhao Zhao's outnumbered, so I'm not even really. I'm being, you know, I could just rush him and win, honestly. There's no point in me taking my time like this. This is just how I play games, you know. I'm a defender. I'm a defender. It's in my blood, in my nature. I can't charge. I've never been able to attack. I'm always too tentative, you know. And then I end up screwing up the attack, and then I'm just very sad after all. I used to play Supremacy 1914. I don't know if any of you know what that is, but oh, I always took way too long and telegraphed my moves. I mean, defending, I was amazing, because I'd just be like, you know, I could just read what people were planning so well, but like, once it came to me actually moving forward, I'd sit and I'd wait for my railguns for far too long, or whatever, and then I'd allow the enemy to get too much positioning, and they'd usually be fine after that. It was a mistake I often made. I never really could fix it, you know. And then in here, but then in like a first-person shooter standpoint, like in like Heroes and Generals, I'm really bad at both things. I'm too scared when attacking, and I'm too paranoid when defending. So, God, first-person shooters, not my style either. I have no idea where the AI is. I'll be honest. I'm completely. I haven't played this game in so long that it's not like I just magically know everything. Everything about them, but I think I see somebody. Unless that was just a tree. Sun Li, go check. Thank you. I think somebody's sitting back there. 23 minutes in. Okay. Let me switch over to. I forgot that there's the fast switching, and I really need to be taking advantage of it. I'm glad that they cloud everything, so that you can't use that to cheat, like survey the map. I'm glad that they made sure that you couldn't do that, because that would be a definite strategy that one could employ. Not necessarily would, but could. Switch to Huang Zhong and take a vantage point from his side here. I hear the rumblings of troops. I think. I heard the rumblings of troops. So I think the enemy has gotten bored of waiting for me to charge them. They're moving up.
It looks like we'll make it in time.
I love the Master's plan. The enemy supplies are almost in our reach. They'll never survive this one. They'll starve.
Told you they came from that. But it looks like that might be 2 units, because Jahoba and Sima Yi, likely two different units. So now the enemy is probably going to begin an attack. Alright, so they're coming in from my rear. I could have Sun Li just move the entire way back. for now. Let's see, temp. Because Zhang Fei doesn't need help. We all know this. Zhang Fei is Zhang Fei. You know, he'll crush anyone who gets in his path. You could be the greatest fighter in the world, and you're not gonna beat Zhang Fei, because he's actually the greatest fighter in the world. Didn't see that coming. Alright. I'm still convinced there's a horse unit, or some kind of unit, just roaming around. Not back here, but by Huangzhong. Because I swear I heard something, but who knows. Yeah, that looks like two different squads. I'm going to engage. I'm afraid to engage, though, right off the bat. I could engage off the bat, but I'm afraid to move because I'm worried about behind. Sun Li's unit's a cavalry unit. She's actually moving pretty fast. I'm going to engage with Liu Bei. Sun Li will get here shortly. Xiahou Ba, you little punk! I'm gonna show you who's the boss when I destroy your face. And Sun Li. Sima Yi will be right over here. Why don't you engage him and assist me? Me as in Liu Bei. Zhang Fei, I have orders for you. Move forward. I don't want to accidentally unearth their commander and, you know, destroy her face or anything, because that would be bad. Zhuge Liang, it's time for you to move up a little bit. I'm not at all worried. I'm actually the opposite of worried. You know, if I did this right, I could buy myself a few extra seconds alone with Xiahou Ba, but I didn't really get enough time to do it. If I would have done it right, I could have. Sima Yi wouldn't be able to circle around effectively. Alright, I'm gonna need you. Get these idiots out of my way. We're gonna have to work fast because we have to weaken Xiahou Ba. Not because we can't beat him normally, but because if we weaken him prior to Sima Yi getting involved, that's just for the best, because Sima Yi involvement will confuse my unit. So a quick fireball, take advantage of the confusion, lower Xiahou Ba's army, lower his army's, you know, troop numbers and morale, and then we can fight Sima Yi until Sun Li comes in to reinforce. Sun Li will distract Sima Yi. She won't be able to beat him, but she'll distract him enough for Liu Bei to finish off Xiahou Ba. And then we will be in glory time. It is snowing outside. I really hope the power doesn't go out. Oh damn! It's not snowing bad or anything. I mean, the power shouldn't go out. You did a crap job, Fa Zhang. I mean, you did damage, but you did not confuse anybody. You're the worst. Well, you did confuse some people. Sun Li. Move there. I found Zhang He. Zhuge Liang, move up. Huangzhong, follow. I don't care if other units move over and try to attack Liu Bei, because Liu Bei's in a position where they can't touch our supplies without first getting through him, and no one's getting through Liu Bei. Let me tell you that much. Hey, Zhang He, come forward. Fight me! Because I'm Zhang Fei, and only one can bear the name of Zhang. Oh, oh damn, he's actually moving forward, I think. Are you? Are you moving forward? I can't tell. I think he's moving. Yeah, he's coming for me. Good. I'd rather him come for me than, you know. Oh, Yenyu might frickin' follow. Zhuge Liang might have to engage. I hope she doesn't move. I want to eviscerate all enemy units before killing her. And the only way I could do that is if I'm just really skilled. And I'm not really skilled. I'm kinda skilled, but I'm not really skilled. Alright, Liu Bei. Fa Zhang comes back. I was going to deal with the confusion, but apparently we didn't have any confusion. So Fa Zhang's back. Fa Zhang, you know what would be a great plan right now? First, give me your... Yeah, Yen Yu's going out there. She's going out to fight. She is not afraid. I think the enemy's a little bit too close. This meteor shower is not going to be the most effective. But the game didn't give me control of Fa Zhang when I wanted it to. It's like a dick. This will pretty much wipe the enemy numbers down to probably roughly 7,000. Plus the confusion, 6,500 is what I'm going to guess. We won't have much more to deal with after that. And now you see why you want the edge to have the most enemy units, but I was in a hurry after all. I gotta go deal with Zhang Fei, who's gonna have to fight Yen Yu. Wow, that did surprisingly less than I wanted. Fa Zhang, you've disappointed me time and time again. Wang Zhong. I need you to go there. Zhuge Liang, engage Yu Hong. Give me control of Zhang Fei. I'll bust out a tactic and wipe out some of Zhang Hei's men. Zhang Fei is alone here because Li and Lulu are retarded and can't do anything right. So, yeah. But Zhang Hei is a pretty crap officer in this game, which is unfortunate. He's not actually that bad in reality. Oh, he leads an archer unit? Really? I don't think I even need to do anything. I'll be honest, I think I could just wipe them out. Can I have control? Fuck you. I think I can just wipe them out without even doing anything, because archers are notoriously weak. Really? I can't do anything with Zhuge Liang right now either? Yu Huang's a little bit better than the other guy. Zhaobaz, not doing too good. Sun Li is getting destroyed, though, which it was expected. She's pretty pathetic. And she has Ma Su assigned to her. Interesting. You have charge, right? I'm thinking now is as good of a time as ever. I think Sima Yi has 2 officers under his command, probably both Gao Jia and someone else, but I didn't check, so let me just, confirm after a second. He has archers, so I'm going to assume Li Dian, actually. Let me see. Li Dian and Yu Jin. Okay. And that was actually a really powerful charge. You did good. Well, he is leading really crappy archer units, let's be honest. Sorry, Sima Yi, no offense, but your archer unit sucks. Just thought you should know that. I want to be Zhuge Liang here. Thank you, game. Are you serious? You're still not in combat. Dude, okay, thank you. I was about to be like, there's gonna be a problem. Firestorm in this situation would be the best. It'll hit the entire enemy army. Zhuge Liang could just wipe these guys out. Wang Zhong is gonna be, it's gonna be hard to get Wang Zhong to engage Yen Yu, but I'm gonna work on that. Because I don't want Wang Zhong to take Zhang Hei from Zhang Fei, because that just wouldn't be cool, that's not nice. And it's not like Wang Zhong won't get experience. Wang Zhong's gonna get the experience for killing Yen Yu. It's just that, I want Zhang Fei to get the experience for killing Zhang Hei. If Zhang Fei's fighting Yen Yu, the battle might end a little bit too soon, is what I'm really working on saying. But Zhang Fei can't take 2 armies. He is strong. He's a powerhouse. But he can't take on 2 armies. So I am going to have Wang Zhong kind of go after this. And I could burn down their supplies and, pretty much instantly win. But that's the easy way. And I'm not playing the easy way. If I was playing the easy way, I would be, I would have rushed them early and fucked them over already. I could just have Wang Zhong. I'm not playing the easy way. I'm playing my way. Out of the way, punk. Zhuge Liang is, unfortunately not the get out of the way! Not the strongest in war character. So his men, if you leave them out, just doing their own thing, they're not really gonna be you know, the best at it. Gale's a very powerful spell, but it's also very hard to utilize correctly. You gotta, you know, you gotta really move around to get it to work, and even when you do, it's still, you know. But in the beginning of a battle, a Gale and a Firestorm. Gale and Firestorm in the beginning of battles are probably the strongest of the abilities. Fireball is also very good at the beginning of the battle, depending on the formation the enemy had chosen. If your formation is one that leaves everybody bunched up, a Fireball can just wreck shop. Meteor Shower and Lightning Storms are among my least favorite spells. Now, Kai Wang Ji, I think she knows Gale, but we don't have to worry about her because she's not going to show up. I actually don't think she'll show up. I don't think we'll ever see her. She comes in if you fight the non-mons, and I think that's it. I think some of my men went flying, and that's not supposed to happen. Oh well, Yu Huang got screwed. Gale picks up dead bodies though and throws them too, which is hilarious. Like, it's the greatest part about it. Gale will just like throw dead people. Sun Li might actually be able to defeat Sima Yi if I do this correctly. Masu, I can't put your unit in yet. Alright, I need Liu Bei to finish off Xiaoba. That's just all there is to it. But unfortunately for me, Xiaoba is actually a decent freaking fight, and he is not going to give up. You know, I might have to burn down their supplies. I might have to take the coward's way out and burn down their supplies. But because we're right beside our supply center, I can burn all of our tactics and I'll get them back relatively fast. So that's why I'm burning some of Liu Bei's tactics. And the AI in this game is notorious for not wanting to utilize their tactics. Zhang Fei needs help! Zhang Fei needs help! He's being outnumbered! There's so many men! So many men! Get out of my way, scum! I have to show the world why they must fear the name Zhang Fei. Now you shall learn true fear. Boink! That was the enemy officer. That's why he deserved a special boink. A special boinking. A boinking the likes of no boinking ever. Oh, I didn't get far enough.
You're no fun.
I used to be really, really good at maneuvering these things, but that was whenever, you know, played PlayStation 2 and all the time and really knew the controls. Now, I've confused... Some people would be like, why'd you confuse his... Wow, they've recovered fast. Holy shit. Some people would have been like, why'd you confuse his archers? Well, because then they wouldn't continuously fire arrows, but unfortunately they recovered really damn fast. One of his archer squads, which was half destroyed, actually moved in to fight me, so that's unfortunate. Wang Zhong. It's gonna be really, really hard to get Huang Zhong in there correctly. Zhuge Liang's having a hard time there. I might have to use the remainder of his strategies. We're not actually losing. Honestly, I mean, like, you see how, like, troop number-wise, it seems like we should be getting our asses kicked, but morale's a big deal in this game, and it's... If you don't have good morale, you're not gonna win. It's just that simple. But I'm impatient. I'm going to try to rush this now. Especially because Yu Hong, I think, he has charge. He either has charge or he has raid, and either one of those will really wreck my house. So I'm not gonna just sit by and be like, hey, you know, go ahead and use them, wreck my house. My house is made of pretty much paper. You know, I can't have that being wrecked. Not with Zhuge Liang. I mean, you've seen how much damage Zhuge Liang's already taken without anyone doing any tactics to him, and me using two. Like, Zhuge Liang, you know, he's good, but he's going up against Yu Huang, who is a war-orientated character, so that means that Yu Huang's just base army is stronger than Zhuge Liang's base army. And that's just an issue that we have to deal with. I think officers with higher fame have a bonus to their morale, but don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure on that one. I don't think I need to interfere anywhere, except for I need to get Huang Zhong to hit Yenyu. I could just stop and lob arrows at people, but I mean, I don't want to do that. I don't wanna... Okay, so turn right, hit her. Who'd I hit? Who'd I hit? Got her. Alright. And the reason I'm allowed to you see how this isn't another officer, but the reason I'm allowed to do that is because I can choose to send them into the fight if I wish. Good thing about Huang Zhong, Iron Wall. Yenyu's not going to really be able to do anything to me. I'm going to wait till her men get in position. I'm going to release a volley, get the early advantage in this fight, because, you know, I'm using archers, and as we know, archers are kind of notorious for being really weak. And I'm also outnumbered. Huang Zhong's already having some trouble. I think you guys can see that. Like, I don't think I need... Are the archers moving in? No. Good. If they were, I would have been pissed.
Get them!
Archers suck in melee combat, as one would imagine, because they're archers. They literally use their bow as a temporary shield. It's like, I'll block your sword with my bow, and then I'll stab you with my little sword. Yeah. But cavalry beat everything in this game. If you follow the Romance of the Three Kingdoms tempo, horses beat footmen, bowmen beat horses, but only whenever attacking from distance. Otherwise, they're counted as footmen and are crushed. But that was good. That was a lovely volley. Confused, did a bunch of damage. We're well on our way to victory in that aspect. Sun Li is getting wrecked right now. Like, she's hanging in there. Her morale is hanging in there, but I need to get this battle over with so that I can back her up. It's just all there is to it. Hey guys! I'm not meteor showering them, but I'm, trying to get a better one here. That'll do. Liu Bei has rally, but that's not going to help Sun Li. So if at worst, I'll just pull Sun Li back and let her kind of just do nothing. But Sun Li has Ma Su, who I will utilize his meteor shower in a second to confuse Sima Yi's men and attempt to turn the tides of battle for her. And she might actually have her charge ready again, but I doubt it. The thing is, I don't want her to get the credit for defeating Sima Yi. I really don't. I wanted Liu Bei to at least, like, be involved in that. But I might not be able to. Yeah, I might not. Alright, let me switch over. I'm gonna have to have Zhang Fei do a battle cry to kind of steal some morale. Ma Su! We must... Oh, they're using crossbowmen? Oh, that is not fair. Why do you guys got Where? This battle features so few troops, there's not even a good place to meteor shower. We have no men. They have no men. There's just no troops. This is the worst battle I've ever seen. Alright. So what can I do here? I really can't do much. I'm gonna hope those archers are running the wrong way, and I'm gonna try to catch them with this. Because that's just gonna be the most effective. Unfortunately. But it looks like Sun Li's gonna have to back off, and Liu Bei's gonna have to fight on two sides, which could be rough. I like how he just magically, like, reappeared on the ground there. Sun Li, by the way, you are a failure. Your charge was amazing. I'll give her credit for that. Her charge was beautiful. But everything after that, not so good. Not so good. Alright, so I'll leave her to do her business for a little bit longer, just a teeny weeny bit longer. And then I'm going to get involved and end it. And Yu Huang is still hanging in there. Actually, I have to go to Zhang Fei now, I think. Zhang Fei's in trouble. He was attacked on two sides for forever, so... Ooh, this could be useful. This will get 2 squads, which is 2 healthy squads, which is probably worth more than the 3 very injured squads. Take that! And if I still need to, I can challenge Zheng He to a duel. But I mean, I don't think I'm gonna need to. I think that'll hold Zheng Fei over for now. Zhuge Liang, I need your assistance here now. I should actually pull Sun Li back before I fireball, but you know, I'm kind of in the middle of work. You know, I'm doing work here. This battle actually turned out harder than I remembered it to be. I remember this being easy as all hell. But maybe it's probably because I usually go with the mind strategy actually. Which sounds ridiculous, but it's what I do. And then you have Zhuge Liang back there, and then you just send Sun Li back as well, and you got like, fine. Because there's no real point in freaking charging the enemy, because they only moved out because they saw us. They only moved since we came into their vision radius. Alright, Sun Li. Retreat for a bit. You are way too injured. Liu Bei will just have to deal. And Liu Bei's got a rally, so he can deal. He can bloody deal with it. Now I want to take over Huang Zhong's unit. You know what? Whatever, game. Fine. Fuck you. I won't take over Huang Zhong's unit. Why would I want to? This game, man. It's not letting me do what I want. What's your other thing? Battle Cry? The sad thing is Huang Zhong's actually kind of winning this battle. But he did get that awesome volley and confusion happening. What the fuck is going on over here? Excuse my language, but what is Zhang Fei, very confused right now. Doesn't know what he's doing. Chang Yu is initiating a hail. Will I use an iron wall? That's Sima, I believe? No. That's Jahoba. So, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that for now. The base spell ability has increased. If you don't wish to die!
I'll give you the honor of a duel with me. What do you say?
You think I have time to waste here?
I don't know exactly what they were going for with Zhang He in this game, but they made him very strange looking. That will buy Zhang Fei some more time. Zhang Fei's morale should start going up as Zhang He gets beaten, but he's running the clock. He's running the clock bad. Sun Li, you need to run away. I like how high her morale is. Like, it's like we have 300 men, but we're still in this, guys. We can take on 5,000. Yeah. Now, if Zhang Fei keeps having troubles, I will pull back Zhang Fei and let Huang Zhong take the brunt here. But I really don't want to do that. And now Liu Bei's got to fight 2 people at the same time. God, this battle turned out really rough. Well, just because I wanted to do it my way, and my way's stupid apparently. Yan Yu's gonna lose to Huang Zhong. I don't know what I want to watch. I'm looking around for a battle that I want to stare at. I'm worried about Zhang Fei. He had to fight Yan Yu for so long, and it kind of ruined his chances in this fight. Alright, so then a meteor showered. I think blocking the hail was better than blocking a meteor shower, I'll be honest. Especially now, since they divided. They had less targets. Oh, this one's down to the wire. Ooh. I think Zheng He has a rally, though. But look how our morale... Well, I don't... Are you going to do anything, Zheng He? What the hell? And I think Zheng Fei just automatically hopped into combat, and I'm going to order him to bail. Wonder if you can get to Yu Huang in time. I highly doubt it. I'm gonna try. I gotta try. I want the extra experience. Let me back out of that and no, I want to take over Liu Bei's unit. Damn it, game. Alright, I want to take over Liu Bei's unit. I need to buy time. Oh, we're confused. Well, let me fix this. X button tapping. Are we better yet? We are. I don't know. Xiaobai, I think he has a battle cry, duel, and a raid. Or something like that. He either has a raid or a charge. I think he has duel. And I think he has, like, I think he has battle cry. Battle cry is pretty common. It's a low level ability kind of thing. But that really fucked him. I got good on that one. You know, I'm gonna stay here and watch. I wanna see his retort. I wanna see what he does in return. What's your retaliation, man? What's your retaliation? I'm surprised Peng Tong is not here, to be honest. I thought Peng Tong followed with the main squad, but I guess not. He's probably at Fan Castle. Either that or Nanman. Come on, what are you gonna do, Xiaobai?
Thank you all for your help.
What? What triggered that? I'm fine. Do not see me. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm a badass. Oh shit, Yan Yu's losing. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Stop, Huang Zhong. Stop. I need a little more time. I need just a little more time. Oh, Sun Li's running to Liu Bei's aid. That's actually kind of funny. But Huang Zhong, you know what, Huang Zhong? Burn their supply compound, because I don't think that'll force Yan Yu to retreat until she touches another unit. And I'm fine with that, because every other unit will be defeated before then. Well, except for Sima Yi. Ooh, I might be running. I can run away from Yan Yu. I can run away from her. I will run and sprint and juke her out. I'll give no shits. I'll give no shits. Sun Li. Wow, your morale actually kind of recovered. Cool. Go deal with Sima Yi. I'm throwing her back into the fight. You know, because once this idiot, this little punk, son of Xiahou Yuan, gets murdered. You know, Xiaobai actually joined Shu at some point. Once the Jin or Jing, I don't know. Once they become a thing, he actually joins Shu because he's all like, well, I hate everybody. Actually, because one of his family members gets murdered. But yeah, that's a thing. So Yu Huang's about to lose. Huang Zhong will burn that down. And that will force him to fall back. Sima Yi will be really low on morale and be fighting on two fronts. Awesome. Man, this turned... I feel like I put my foot in my mouth by being like... It's time for a rally. Put on your rally cap, boys.
Fight with honor.
We actually don't need this, but I'm just making sure in case Xiaobai, like, battle cries or does something crazy that we don't get instantly ruined, you know? Oh crap, Yenyu caught up to you? She caught up to you? That's impressive. I'm gonna give her props. That's cool. You know what? Fuck it. She gets props. I'm not even gonna do anything about it. I don't care. Fuck you. You're on your own, man.
There's no one here on Earth who could ever defeat me.
I'll get you back for this. I won't forget it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what he's like. Grr. All right. This is the tentative plan. Except the rule is, wow, Sun Li, you want to take any longer to get to my aid? I kind of want Jing Fei. I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. Liu Bei would get credit for killing 2 people. You know, Liu Bei would be pretty happy with that, I bet. But, Sun Li, you want to, I don't know, swing around and do something here soon? Because I'm fighting on 2 fronts, I'm kind of getting my ass kicked at this point. You know, I was handling it, I'm not handling it anymore. I'm severely... What are you doing?! I only have 377 men. I can't help. God, that was all you had to do! Why was that so hard?! God damn it! Why was that such a hard thing for the AI to do?! Ah! I'm so pissed now. It just annoys the shit out of me. Alright, I got 1 chance for survival.
Ah, look! They're beaten! Victory is ours!
I will not die until I avenge my father!
You're never going to avenge your father. Get the fuck over it! Was that too mean? Was that too harsh? He doesn't ever revenge his father. He doesn't. The enemy supply depot has been destroyed. Enemy morale is dropping. Oh crap! I think Yunyu's gonna give in.
What a young
Damn it!
youth is no match for ancient skill.
What a bunch of cowards you are.
She's saying that to her terms. Damn it!
The enemy
Can we still
general
kill?
has been defeated.
Damn it!
We've won.
I wanted to beat Sima Yi. Look at Fa Zhang's unit. He was the one sent to fight Sima Yi all alone.
The mandate of heaven by our power.
So he just has no troops left. And Zhang Fei's unit too. I mean, well, Zhuge Liang, I'm actually surprised by his unit being tiny. But the other guys.
You're safe.
Father!
You had me worried.
I understand you hung in there for Mei Mei. But you don't need to worry your father like that.
Hey!
With the victory we have claimed in this battle, our army has finally gained the upper hand.
Yeah. That was a pretty close fight, because I'm a douche. Cavalry to heavy cavalry. Mason Ying's cavalry to heavy cavalry. Oh, the other guys still get experience too, by the way. They just don't get as much as the group that you go with if you do the battle like well. And one of these again. I really want to skip it, but for your benefit.
How can this be happening?
Cao Cao has expelled the Han Emperor and named himself the Emperor, starting a new empire. He's called it the Wei Empire.
What's that?
What's more,
You mean there's more?
all sorts of natural disasters are happening in the capital. Rumor is that you are the cause of them.
What? I'm causing natural disasters?
I love the exaggerated motions, like, wah. Thank you, Japan. Thank you, Japan, for everything you've done for me in my life. This game is all I needed. Holy crap! It's snowing bad outside. I'm gonna keep playing, but starting a new episode. So some things, Zhao Pi was actually the one who kicked out the Han Emperor and was like, "You're fucking retarded, get out of here. Wei rules this world now." It was Zhao Pi, it wasn't Zhao Zhao. Zhao Zhao did start the Wei, like, you know, the faction Wei and all that, and Yen Yu actually did kill himself. Yen Yu, I think the female is Yen Yu in this game, but Yen Yu either died of illness or committed suicide after Zhao Zhao did that, because that he was like, don't make Wei, man. We gotta keep the Han, or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but I know he killed himself, so. That'll do it for this episode. It's an hour long, as per the usual with the Kessen series. You really can't, like, split them up or anything, because that would just, you would ruin the flow. Let me be honest. You would ruin the flow. Like, that'd be, hey, here's the first part of the battle. Enjoy! You know, like, that'd be retarded. So, hour-long episodes, kind of a thing for Kessen. I think the final fight might actually only be 40 minutes, though, simply because, 40. It's actually gonna have a lot of cutscenes, so it's not gonna be 40 minutes. But the final fight's pretty quick, because it's pretty much like straight line, engage. So everybody just fucking dies in the first 5 minutes. It's pretty grand. Alright, anyway, that's it for this episode. Next time, I keep knocking over all of my pills. God. Next time, I won't knock over pills. I'll still be standing, because I'm going to record it right now. And yeah, so see you guys later. Bye. I don't remember how to stop this thing.